scraping up crumbs. Brought the whole team from the slum. Lounge truck, rose truck, black on black.
Ah! Mama! He said, Mama. You really a goat for real?
I'm straight off the block and got rich off the mic.
The wolf.
Got rich off of all this like I'm finna go. The bad bitch trying to give me face. Sky got it. Then my nigga for the ice. Yeah, I got it out the mud. Got it.
Nice little switch up. It's cute.
My chains just got out the tub. Can't go in no with no glove. Pick a ring looking like a light bulb. Ain't need like a rug. Ain't sure need no love. Ain't sure need no merch. Ain't buying need no purse. Don't ask what I'm doing, I'm working. When I die, they gon' hang up my jersey. Baby, who is your surgeon? She gon' go back after I then back blurred. That broke, I am allergic to it.
I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And it's the Bucks to start out. Antetokounmpo inside. Lillard left side. Up and over Lowry. Damian Lillard getting it done. What a move that time. Both of these teams tonight with a fair share of veterans on their roster spread.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
Antetokounmpo banked it in off the glass.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Martin.
No.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Lillard got a good look. And a great assist by
Antetokounmpo,
and that one goes in.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
That shit out of here. Embiid, get that up out of here and go sit down.
Philadelphia ball.
Come on.
To the middle. Here's Embiid.
No.
And Lopez doing what he can to just be disruptive out there, distracting shooters.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
To the inside, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Lopez for three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Inside.
That's it.
Here's Embiid. On E.
And I'll take this time, ladies and gentlemen, to smoke some weed.
I got it now. I got a knock.
That's what we doing, my boy?
I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. I'm back going hard again, I'm shutting down my heart again.
And I'm in my game, I'm sorry.
So they gotta put others in. Try my best to
But we got kids. See how that works?
I'm not in the losing, I go hard as I can go to win. He tryna diss me, that shit ain't gonna get to me. I can't get my energy. He said that I see him, then he'll see. No, they mad 'cause they can't take a seat with me. Got the best of the best in the with me. Hands down, can't nobody compete with me. How you feel like me? Young, I'm a cash cow. I got 10 million cash for my last album. I'm just waiting on brother to max out. Every show that I get, it be packed out. 5K for your team, you got ripped off. Spend $100 on mine. Crack a smile just to show the diamond. From the corner to my country. Got a baby daddy, I don't want it. Need a Nike deal, how I'm running. He can't come to the A, he don't come to the catch that boy on the play. Take his chain and his watch, I'm funny. Brody ready to crash with some dummy. Gotta fuck me for free, ain't no money.
Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson.
5 and 6. Oh, it's good. Yeah, what the fuck? Y'all tripping.
This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Knicks.
And playing 3 games in 4 days, that'll test your resolve. We know what kind of competitors are in that locker room, and we also know what kind of coach they have. So expect them to come out swinging.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The shot by James, no good. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Screen by James. Russell. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You love to see D'Lo go on attack, and that puts pressure on the defense.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Control. Yo. Yo. Yeah. What's up?
Show some love on the Lakers owner, Stan Steve.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Towns on a screen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
James deciding where to go with it. Hart pulls it in. It's stolen by James. And slam dunk by James.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Bridges misses. Here are the Lakers now. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Here's Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Offensive board. Six on the shot clock. Shot's good by James.
The moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Pass to Hart. For three, Bridges. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Back-to-back. How much does that affect a player's energy level?
Well, the better conditioned you are, the less it's going to affect your energy. That's why I love back-to-backs. It separates the men from the...
Come on, gang, what the fuck?
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to James. James has got 5 points.
And that's the improvement of his game. You've got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And James gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
Well, Bridges isn't the biggest guy, but he is a fighter.
Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Pass to Russell. Back to James. Lets it go. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
New York
That's what I was trying to do.
Fourth free throw attempts of the game. That one misses.
Bitch.
And he's good on the second. Here's James. Here he goes. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. Don't go anywhere.
16.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Brunson outside.
Get in the paint and get wet is hella pause. It's like, what did this nigga just say?
Richard, in 2024, D'Angelo Russell set the Lakers record for most three-pointers in a single season.
Yes, 226 threes, surpassing that.
Come on, bro.
Axel, a record that stood for almost 20 years. Russell was also very efficient, shooting a career high on 42% of those threes.
Outside Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that two-man game.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Cameron Payne.
And here's Russell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Akporti. Over Hachimura. And it's New York with another.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Davis, a screen. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside for Russell. Second chance shot.
Oh,
deflected. Pass to Brunson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And stolen by Brunson. Now McBride. Yes.
Right,
Nice
Ron,
assist from Brunson.
39.
And now a 3-point New York lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Lakers trail by 4. It's James on the wing. 6 points for him. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Give your Lakers youth band team a big round of applause.
So he picks up just 1 from the line.
Got him.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure. Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And that one's good. James.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And there's James from the arc. Connects from downtown. James has got 10 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
James outside. Pass to James. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. He's got 12.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Here's Bridges. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flash into the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
James with the ball. Pass to James. The 3 from Russell. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 3. Right side, Brunson. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Here's Russell. Out to Hachimura. James outside. Towns with a rebound.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Offensively, Carl Anthony
Towns
is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. No good with a layup. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
James outside. Davis a screen. James with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Bridges right side. The three is up. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 5 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Who poked away. Stolen by Anunoby. The pull-up. Rebound by the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Russell. 4-3. Nice D from Bridges.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Brunson outside. He can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 8. Davis with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. On the wing, Hachimura. The Lakers with another miss. Inside. Here's Brunson.
Oh!
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Out to James. Hook loose.
Give me that. Give me that.
Lakers will retain possession here.
It's New York Knicks, nigga. You don't know? Their coach is J.J. Redick.
1:44 left in the third quarter.
I think those guys about to
Shot
die.
clock at 6. To the middle. Hachimura.
Yeah, no.
They've upped their intensity on defense. A noticeable change from the first half.
Towns for 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
Oh.
Lakers trail by 10. James outside. LeBron attack mode. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the Lakers.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And there's James from the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Long range.
I'm safe.
And no good. Now Los Angeles with it. 8-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. James outside. Outside for Davis. No good on the triple. Now Towns. And the basket is good. Towns has got his second bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit, Wilbert. The fourth quarter.
It's fucking my serious bike. It's favorite quote. But you're not changing, you're choosing. You got something in your life you're complaining about, it could be your relationships, your body, your health, your job. You're choosing. I'm my favorite quote. What you doing?
Let me tell you. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a fuck what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the door deep, okay. I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get the noise. You at least don't take my talking to you around. I can keep it chill like I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, but girl, what's good? What's with you? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no picture. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a fuck what you do. Say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, too thin. So I don't give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this? Go, Breeze.
I've been putting back all summer. I feel like y'all mama. Yeah, I'm red, not green. Stop playing with me. I hate boring. They be throwing off my energy. How do you know you ain't no Kennedy? I done dropped my out of yeah, I'm Timothy. Real love to hate, say it's fake, but I'm real thick. Playing crazy, no screw. I call drip. Always get my way. What can I say? I'm hard to deal with. See that man today, either way, I'm still lit. I brought all my with me. They ain't check me at the door. I feel like the 10 man. All they had to talk. She been tweeting like she tough. We gon' catch that outside. I told Brooke get the balloons. We gon' throw her a surprise. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. I got $5. It's a holiday. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. We gon' bring the sparklers out. Time to celebrate. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. I got $5. It's a holiday.
Freedom is in Canada. We are the nicest
Party, it's a party. We gon' bring the sparklers out. Time to celebrate.
They had enough. Every time they do a part, can't do that sideways. We put rock shots this all year. Got that on Winnie Day. I'm baby Drew. Made my name on put. Right there. Same. Hop out with that. Drew just walked inside the car. Got these taking chances. Let her say she started on. She sitting the drop on my way. Drew just another. Take it. Let's celebrate. Twitter beat. Don't do the back and forth. Pull up for danger. I can't say like the balls. Swallows when I let you Tyler. Kicks on my stuff in the front. No matter. Acting like knowing they know I ain't saying me at the club. I'm on my rap. Stop playing me in the comments. I'll be wrong. Somebody told me it's the stomach from half court. But I'm gonna do it on one leg. You can never not take it too far.
It's a party. It's a party. I got $5. It's a holiday. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. We gon' bring those sparklers out. Time to celebrate. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. I got $5. It's a holiday. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. We gon' bring those sparklers out. Time to celebrate.
I'm on 1800 block, Joe boy, off top, popping up, cross town, got it in him, bending through, in the hood, yellow tags, he gon' juke, curve way, what it is, take the time, in the sun lane, remix, what a week,
9 times out of 10, you will eat the hot dog. Because all my people don't let you leave the house without making sure your stomach is full. For some reason, it's like you start to feel away like, yo, chill, y'all, my family feed me. Do I look hungry? Do I look starving? And they are as you do. They are not good to you if they don't feed you. But I ain't going for it. Rice that's made in this pot is enough to feed the whole block. I swear to God. And those of you that know the burnt part at the bottom sometimes best. I swear, but if your Spanish friends have this pot, just know they made it alive. Fuck with you, they made you some more these and y'all.
Let me see, get a leak, drop a wall, peel all the way back, 4th, 5th, $5 recipe, Haitian pack, cross tracks, by you, everybody.
All the people that's like, Joe, I cannot reload and run, you feel trash. Again, make sure to go under control.
Black flag, deal feel, keep it real, play that game, SG, yes sir, play that game, SG. Yeah, Haitian boy, ZML, baby snipe, 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 baby snipe. Let me see, 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 let me see. You get about me, they kind of
all the people that's like Joe.
Haitian boy, can't tell, in a spray.
And one last time, perhaps you just tell us the emotions and thoughts that are going through your mind right now.
Can't forget
Why did you push him there? All right, that's it. That's it for my question.
New era, what to do? Don't be scared, rep it. Make it part. Let me see. 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 All my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Third out, home state. In the poker being project, in Ferrari, me and Fred. Made a post by the 4 months. He was look down. Where he at? Where he at? Wait.
It's the Sacramento Kings facing the New York Knicks. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Over to the left wing. Anunoby outside. And Brunson has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. No good with the fallback jumper. And it's Sacramento's ball. 4-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fox with it. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson with a clean look. New York, no good that time either.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Fox, no good. Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Fox, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. Drops in the tray.
Good shot.
Fox has got 5 points so far.
Oh, you let Fox have that shot. Like, you forced De'Aaron to make those.
Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Murray. Fox feeling it out a bit. Lays it up off the glass.
about to be the coldest summer ever, right?
You're scared of me.
Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street.
Perfect timing. Shit's just falling in place, huh?
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phone. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been playing because of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you're losing. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you're losing. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music, when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it, lock it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out of there, and hate about it, that's enough to make a sick. I was laying out with the vultures. He wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music, when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go getters, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
Last night, perhaps. You've been feeling it. He's angry. He's angry as I don't know. Mike Hudson, I thought that was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked out. He's angry. He's angry.
Hit her in a burner, I'm in Atlanta, close to the river. You the spirit of Jezebel, girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a slipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better. I'm telling it hurt for her. I'm losing 10 tonight. I'm wearing carries tonight. I'm cutting the pants tonight. Get that rent tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm getting some tonight.
We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's a single game return to Dallas as the Mavericks look for a boost from their hometown crowd. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around. That'll be a 5-second call. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Here's Irving. A floater. And here's the fast break. Bridges inside the three-point lines. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. We're about 1 minute into the first. Now Irving. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. 4 on the clock. And they double up Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Bridges misses.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Anunoby. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Doncic outside. Count it.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Washington. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
You see him there just before this drive? That's an additional layer for
Here's Brunson. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
The Knicks with the lead. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Doncic outside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And grant a new contract for Klay Thompson as of this summer. Isn't it nice to have that settled? My goodness.
Well, it's fantastic for Klay to get that weight off of his shoulders. I think there were times last year where visibly we could see that playing on him. Now that stuff is all settled. Klay will settle back in, and hopefully we'll see some remarkable performances from him.
Here's Dadier. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. Picked his pocket. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Got a piece of it. On the wing, Doncic. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Doncic has got 8 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
New York trailing to the inside. Here's Sims. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Second team foul. Knicks substitution. Numero. Jacob Thomas.
Irving double team. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's like 2 servers.
Lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Here's McBride, and he's good on the 3-ball. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Cleveland. Outside Irving. Off target from 3-point range. New York with the ball. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The Mavericks rebound. Goes back up. Here's Lively. That's tipped. And they get it back. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively.
Good defense, Slash.
So both teams making some changes here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Sims. Here's Anunoby. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
Good work from the interior. Anunoby is a smart player, and he loves to capitalize down there.
The Mavericks trailing. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he
oh my God,
for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, we have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be three guys. It has to be all five. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Inside. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Big substitution. Number 1, Cameron Payne.
Doncic right side. Washington inside. Pass to Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. On the wing, Anunoby. This came out, he had 14. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Back to Doncic. Rebounded by Hart. And here are the Knicks. They're on an 11-3 run. Back to Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. From the stripe. The Mavericks pull it in. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count the basket. Towns has got 6 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, such a sweet 3-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Doncic looking it over. Hit the floater. Over Hart. And too long on the shot. So it's New York now. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. His first shot coming late. And it's Washington missing.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he didn't do them any favors in their last game. His performance at the line was porous.
The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Hart. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Here's Doncic. Releases. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Anunoby outside. It's good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Washington. Stolen by Brunson. Launches it. Rebounded by Gafford. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Mavericks trailed by 12. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And so confident, even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. To the paint. Here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 9.
And making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Anunoby outside. .24 seconds left in the third. Nice D from Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. And here is Doncic. Ball stolen. And so it's the New York Knicks.
Damn, somebody
with a
else.
10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Dinwiddie right side. Pass to Marshall. Irving from long range. Make it 5 for 10 within the net bucket.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is was just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
Down low. Intercepted. And a fast break now for New York.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Lively. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Brunson with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
A nice shot by Irving.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Towns. And the Knicks good for 2.
Timeout. And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
The Knicks making a switch here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Knocked loose. Here's Brunson. Hart trying to get open. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 18. And on the way from Irving for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket.
Same shit last night, Josh. He ain't fouled no last night.
A teammate of Irving's. What a generational
bullshit call.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Brunson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The kick out.
Dubsky. I'm loving this. Back to back to back. Like, yeah, nasty.
I just need my space right now.
I'm an all-star team, far from a rookie, Louis Gray-yard shit that I don't rock. Mr. Rocket playing Jane, but the Audemars stop it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you gon' aim. The Chanel, finna blow a bag, you can't be like me if you ain't never. I'm a couple houses down, I'm just waiting on the meal. I break here, front row, still yelling. Ain't this time for it, I done bossed up in Pelly. I'm God's son, but it's demons on the chally. Think it's sweet to the in the alley, yeah, finna like a 50. Spent the whole 10 for out of Ricky. They let her play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't tryna kill it, I don't wanna talk. 80-inch flat screen smarter than the law. 40 on the that's how I thank God. I'm my young chasing down Tayshawn. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch throwing the vision getting clear in a different lane now. The for the trauma, it just numb the pain now. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me don't feel ashamed, ma. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island, braids up. He cooking and he cooking by the same pot. You in the trenches, I'm the same. Little fame now. The coupe so fast, you can dodge a raindrop.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away. I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Mobley. Last game for him, he had 14. Mobley on a screen. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hart. No good. In and out off the rim. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, you'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Cleveland has possession after the basket by New York on the other end.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Here's Garland. Count the basket. Garland's only got his second basket.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
It's stolen by Hart. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Outside Mitchell. That one no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Brunson.
2 minutes.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. New York trailing. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Here's Wade. Here's Thor. On the wing, Mitchell. Still without a bucket. Over Towns. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
OG Anunoby, such a nice blend of power and skill. You see it right there.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too. He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Gore with the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Bridges outside. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Back to McBride. Over Garland. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Mitchell. 23 points his last outing. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Now McBride. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Three-pointer, Bridges. That one is off. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. New York out in front, up one. Let's take. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having two 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Allen.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The shot by LeVert, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by one. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
LeVert with the ball. And McBride picks him up defensively. LeVert up top. He's scoreless. The layup misses. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the inside, to the left side wing. And here's Payne outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They pressed all the right buttons.
Dantier off target with the three. The Cavs trailing. Double team on Mitchell. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Here's McBride. Uses the glass on the layup. McBride's gotten his second bucket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Mobley on a screen. Pass to Allen. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Count that bucket. And it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Mobley. Pass to Allen. The jump hook. And Dantier pulls it down. New York leading by 6. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now Payne. Checked by Mitchell. Right side Garland. Launches a three. Offensive board. Here's Allen. Can't hit from in close. And here are the Knicks now. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Bridges. And here's Anunoby. Buries it down low. Anunoby's got 5 now.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. That'll put Donovan Mitchell on the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Toby, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps. Well, there's There's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Good on the second one. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement. And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. Misses off the right iron. New York leading by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland with the ball. Mobley on a screen. Garland, no good. Outside Anunoby. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. Here's Mobley. Comes up empty down low.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Brunson. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, goal scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time. If you're going to roll as the screen setter as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Now here's Anunoby. He has 7. 5 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation.
What? That's good.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Mobley. No good with a layup.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Anunoby, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And he gets it to go. Anunoby's got his third bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Towns outside. 6 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key. Cavaliers trail by 8. Down low. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. Here's Bridges. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Josh Hart.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Here's McBride. Hits a three-pointer. McBride's got 7.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thor. Knocks it loose. Here's Kolek. And here's McBride. Here's Kolek.
You know, 2 things happen here. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside. Knicks leading by 7. They set the screen. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Allen. Now Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. From the wing. No good there. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Knicks leading by 7. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Brunson. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Mobley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Off with the layup. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Ariel Hart.
LeVert with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Substitution on the court.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Now here's Garland. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Pass to Bridges. Towns with the ball. Outside Hart. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Mobley. Brunson defending. Back to Mobley. And here's Garland. Allen on the wing. 5 on the clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Nice job drawing the contact on that. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson surveys. Puts up a 3. Back to Towns. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Back to Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
The guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
They get it back. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. No good that time. And some solid defense from Towns. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Mobley outside from behind the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
OG Anunoby is not afraid to put the ball on the floor and attack off the drive. That's nice work.
To the paint. Here's Mobley. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York leading by 3. Outside Brunson. Puts the move on. Oh, he nails it!
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Here's Mitchell. Takes a 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Allen with it. Towns covering.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Cleveland calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Here's Mitchell. A shot to stop the run. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Driving inside, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
GG's.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
I said my boy. I said my boy. Relax.
The deal. Amazing job.
Little ass boy. OD. GG's.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be.
Pretty sure this is all the models. Pretty sure. That'd be unfinished. No more.
I do my thing my way, I do hold my eyes. A million value tell you with the body, say no matter. What's that? Show my soul, I didn't know big power. Now wisdom they make you they gotta. Shoka. I'm a little sometimes I feel like a burner in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID on my navigation. She your body got my validation. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation. I'd rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably trying to argue in the sky. But I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men, you have no father in your life.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. You take a look at the Bucks.
When you look at their roster, they have some great players. It's not coming together yet, though, but I expect this team will improve as the season unfolds.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Here's Hart. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So he gets them both. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here's Trent. The Knicks making their last shot. Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series. So they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Allie, thank you. And Lillard gets it to go.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Brunson. Rejected by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Knicks making a switch here. And he makes the first but misses the second. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and the fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Lillard outside. From deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Lillard got 7.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Jackson outside. Pass to Lillard. Takes a three. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. 1:24 left in the first quarter here. Sims.
Oh, big dunk right over Lopez. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Over Hart. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 9.
Off the pick and roll, you know that Dame is looking for his shot.
Pass to Towns. Sinks the tray.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Jackson with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. A nice shot by Lillard.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He's what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Giannis with the jam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And the basket is good. Sims has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim.
19.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Back to Antetokounmpo. The strong finish by Giannis.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2-pointer considering how close this game is.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Portis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. And Brunson gets it to go.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Here's Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Lillard. Whoa, Damian Lillard. Serious hops.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Puts it up. Brunson misses.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. New York making a switch here. Knicks trail by 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, BA, you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Milwaukee leading by 3. There's a minute 47 left in the half. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, BA. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Lillard double team. The 3 from Prince. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Prince so comfortable shooting under pressure. He's a guy you can trust taking these shots.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we've got going right now.
Oh, deflected. Here's Brunson. Oh, a dunk and a foul!
What?
He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. New York making a switch here. New York shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Portis. Soft touch off the glass. Portis has got 5.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Here's Towns. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks ahead, up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Brunson. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo inside. He's got 17. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Hart with it. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got his first points of the game.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
The try by Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
.152 left in the third quarter. Jackson outside. The three is up. He can't hit that time. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
.133 left in the third. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go. Smith with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's the break. Stolen by Jackson. Portis for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. Knicks trail by 6. And here's Payne outside. And the three-pointer goes. Payne's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
The three, here's Lillard. Can't get it to go. Now 9 for 15.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Back to McBride. Pass to Sims. Towns looking for an opening. And that's not going to go. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Bucks ahead, up by... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Sims. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. 3 ball from Lillard. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Lopez, the screen. Here's Lillard. The Knicks with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
McBride hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McBride's got his first points of the night. Lillard outside. Double team on Lillard. And here's Lopez. It's rebounded by McBride. Pass to Sims. Bridges with it. Outside McBride. Here's Hukporti. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And here's Payne outside. Tries again. And that one is stuffed right through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And Lopez gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Both teams changing it up here. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Yep, count it. Towns has got 24 points.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
Double team on Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. Big bucket for him there. Towns happy with the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Antetokounmpo. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. Into the lane. And a two-handed jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Trent with room to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Towns has got 30 points.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Lillard looking around. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Trent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Josh Hart.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Pass to Bridges. They set the pick. Outside Brunson. And it's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Yes, sir.
Seconds left in the game. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Pass to Anunoby. From the arc.
Oh, and they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
"17 seconds left in the game. Here's Lillard. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
Clutch moments like this may as well call them game time. He'll be ready for sure.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
Goes up on the wing. Goes back up. No good on the layup. So New York wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Yes, sir. Won the whole thing. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Won the whole time. BC. And them niggas was hooping. What's that, cat?
It's a figure of speech. Monday morning. I lost my brain.
So get some sneakers or something. It's a good run. It's a good run.
Pick up, MP.